get connected and move it fast. Okay, so here we go. We're about to get connected in Facebook. We're not connected yet. We're gonna post it, but we are right here on YouTube. On YouTube, we're right now live. And then if you want to get there, so feel happy to join into our Facebook channel and our YouTube channel as well. Okay, so here we go. And also LinkedIn. Okay, so for those people that use LinkedIn, you can find me as Roosevelt Vargas. And I'm excited about the things that we're doing it. We're getting disciplined, we're learning, and we're becoming better people. So let's go. Habit number 6, engage the prospect. Engaging the prospect is a subtle undertaking. It is difficult to define. In fact, it's easier for me to tell what it's not. Engaging the prospect is not reacting instantaneously, as if by reflex to every comment or perceived disapproval. Consider this exchange. Prospect. The last time we worked in this area, I'll never forget that the first session was on Monday morning, and you, oh, well, we can work on Mondays. Mondays are not problem. Prospect. Well, actually, what I was going to say was that since it was Monday morning, we didn't have quite eager spirit, and we have maybe prefer you. I'll see. Well, we can do it any day you want. That is not engaging anyone. That's ping pong. Engaging your prospect means going beyond slap shot, automatically exchange. It requires that you respond to clear to state and understate requirements, that you establish a core of understanding and a framework with which both you and your prospect can solve important problems. You will have to find for yourself the best way to establish that connection, given the particular dynamics of the given prospect age, position, gender, even race in comparison with yours. It is pointless to ignore such differences among people, and virtually suicidal not to accommodate them in the sales setting. Your prospect's unique circumstances. Every prospect is different. Every prospect reacts differently to what you have to say. Some seems to have all the time in the world. Others consider a 15-minute meeting to be the major crisis in time management. Some have made career of being skeptical. Others pride themselves on free thinking, even outrageous approaches to problems. The point is that you cannot earn the respect of all of them in a single script designed to handle the first few minutes. You must identify what is important to a given prospect and then learn how to appeal to those values. Here are some general suggestions of drawing out our prospects and initiating meaningful initial conversations. Of course, you will have to adapt them to fit particular situations. Discuss that with which you are comfortable and familiar, avoiding venturing options on abstract expressionism. If you know nothing about that school of modern art, do offer your insights on model trains, Disney collectibles, or memory improvements if the topic in question is one you have an informed interest in. Your confidence in the subject you select and connect somehow to your prospect will carry over. Note, there is an advantage to beginning an exchange by discussing on your own observations and experiences. Dryly and factually, of course. Doing so takes some of the pressure off of your prospect. You'll be expecting you to try to draw him in. Discuss the surroundings. The office you will be sitting is the reflections of its occupant. Certainly, you can find, with a little difficulty, something that you will serve as a possible conversational starting point that has to do with the way your prospect has chosen to decorate his or her surroundings. Support the prospect in a subtle ways. When a person starts to talk himself, lean into the conversation. I also put down the pen I'm using to take note. I'm using to take notes. This serves as a sort of validation that the prospect experiences and inherent interest in. Parenthesis. It is the most always good to get in the prospect discussing his or her own experiences. People who talk about themselves are more relaxed than people who don't. Close parenthesis. Show care by really caring. Remember, you are there to help. Then the prospect outlines a problem. Show the same concern you would if you were yours. After all, you want it to be yours. So thank you. This is chapter number 6. Thank you everyone for listening to it. Thank you that you guys are getting connected. Thank you that you're learning more about it. Okay, this is the book of Stephen Chipman. Okay, it's called the 25 Sales Habits of Highly Successful People. I'm encouraging to people to read. I'm encouraging people to learn more about business, about entrepreneurship, to move forward. The only way that you're going to become successful is just by reading these people that for pennies and for free are giving us all these experiences, all these trainings, or this ability to become better people. And for those ones that speak Spanish, I'm having this book now. This is the one I'm reading. It's called The 10X Rule in Spanish. So if you speak Spanish, I encourage you as well to join into my online conversations that we're doing it through Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So thank you guys. See you in the next one.